So in the last few days, it's been so much going on, y'all. So I want to go over some of those things. So the first thing I want to point out is Tiana Taylor got her Golden Globe Award. Kudos, and so many people were showing her love and giving her flowers like Beyonce. Then we had Nene Leakes. All my Housewives fans, I love Nene. She's coming back to Housewives of Atlanta, so I'm ready for that. Then we have Kai Cent. He made an announcement about putting out his fashion line, and he did a reading challenge to try to help people grow in reading and learning how to communicate and being a better speaker. Then Jay-Z won his paternal court case. If you didn't know, Jay-Z had a court case going on with a guy who said that he was his father. So he just won that case and he got his legal fees paid. So these things all line up, and I'm going to tell you how they line up because they're part of the same story, but they're just showing up in different people's lives in different ways. So let's go over it. So in my system, this is what I was talking about over the past few days. This is the opportunity cycle, which basically just talks about expansion, broadcasting and public speaking, law and courts, travel and being able to reach out globally to different people, higher learning, basically just learning after grade school, and just going bigger and going further. You got to think big. Think big. You can't think small. You got to think big. So these are all just this cycle is just activating, pushing people out there and being seen more and expanding. Now, here's the part most people don't realize about this cycle. So I post this each time the cycle is activated. And so this is for people who are born November 22nd through December the 21st. This is not just a regular cycle for these people. This is what I call a personal fresh cycle. So if you are connected to those birthdays, you are connected to Jay-Z, Tiana Taylor, Nene Leakes, and Kai Cent because they are all born in between that time period and they're all Sagittarius people. So from the January the 13th at 6:34 p.m. all the way up until the January 16th today at 6:40 a.m. your personal fresh start was activated, which means you just had a personal little reset, personal new chapter. The universe was just basically giving you a green light to plant those seeds or put those new ideas out. Now, those people born in those dates ain't the only special ones out here. Even though Sagittarius are very lucky and expansive and abundance, they ain't the only lucky people. We all have a personal fresh start every single month. And a fresh start basically lasts for about 2.5 days until it goes on to the next zodiac sign. So right now, personal fresh starts are on the Capricorns, the goats. Rise up, the Capricorns. So if you see my post that I'm going to be posting that looks like this, those are when you're going to have your personal fresh start. So pay attention to those posts and pay attention to the dates that are on those posts. Are going to be most importantly so you can know when your personal fresh start is each and every month. Now, I just want to clarify, everybody's fresh cycle is not going to look the same, right? It all depends on your maturity level, how you've grown, your preparation, and where you are in your life, right? Jay-Z was going to court for paternity. Kai Cent is trying to grow his communication and speaking skills. Nene is re-entering back into television broadcasting. Everybody's doing different things, but they're both getting the same kind of effect from it within that theme of the opportunity cycle. It's all within the themes, y'all. That's what I want to highlight for you. Look at the themes, because if you're working within those themes, that's what's going to stick out. So last but not least, I want to let you guys know timing does not replace effort, even though I talk about it so much. But it does decide how your effort multiplies, or if it just, gets ignored or pushed to the side, because you do a lot for what it is that you want to do. So you want your effort to really multiply. So if you know your birthday, then you'll know your new fresh cycle. So comment your birthday down below and I'll tell you when your cycle is, so that way you can pay attention to when I post about the cycles and you can know when your fresh cycle is, because when I post about those are the fresh cycles. So I appreciate y'all coming down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Toodaloo.